Greetings, viewers. Thanks for joining me for another part on this front bumper build for my 3rd Gen 4runner tank. Now you can see what I was talking about, how I was going to put these plates on the side. These are 1/4 inch. They're fully welded. This one over here is fully welded on both sides. This one, both sides, both sides, both sides. And then this one on the outside over here. So those are all 1/4 inch. There's a total of 6. I cut a 7th one and was going to put it there in the middle, but I couldn't weld to it, and I was afraid it'd create a stupid rattle or vibration type noise that I wouldn't like. This is very strong. I'll probably take my high lift jack out and jack it up from these points here where the bolts go. That's why I left those voids there, so I could get to the bolts. And I also think that would be a dandy place for a high lift. Perhaps, we'll see, maybe, I don't know. Probably put some in the rest of it. The wings that are going to come off the side are the idea in my head right now. They're going to be really drastic and kind of unusual, which is what I'm always after when I build my own stuff. I would build my own stuff even if I could afford to buy custom bumpers, because I generally like my own style better than what is mass produced. I've said before, I run a $200 flux core welder. I stole this plasma cutter off my son, but it was only like $350 Amazon special. My plethora of grinders, cut off tools, sawzall. I bet I don't have $800 in all my tools, and I can build lots of bumpers. So anyway, all that to say, I got about 12 hours in that back bumper. Sim and I, sorry Sim, I'm not discounting you. We got about 12 hours in that back bumper. It's a lot of bigger pieces. This has been a lot of smaller pieces. I've already got over 6 hours cutting and welding in this front part. The plasma cutter is a big help. This is my first project I've ever used a plasma cutter on. Wow, fantastic. So yeah, go buy some cheap tools, build your own stuff. I'm self-taught. I taught myself how to weld, and yeah, you can too. But anyway, I'm super excited. Excuse me. All total so far, I've purchased a little over 500 pounds of steel, and bet I got at least 100 pounds hanging around the shop that is earmarked for this vehicle. I don't think I'm going to use it all, but I think maybe I might. I got to get some more round tube to run along the bottom here. I'm going to have to delay that till I get some projects done. But yeah, coming back after my break with some more on the ears or wings or whatever I want to call it on this front bumper. I'm excited to see how that's going to turn out. So hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, break's over and I'm back. It's gone about 4 days. You can see that van's not over here right now, so I got that out of the way. I've got some pieces cut and put on, 1/4. This bottom one's 1/4. This is 120 wall, 1.5 inch tube. So I've got this all solid, attached across the bottom, front, sides, back sides, tube on both sides, all down to the original motor, bumper mount that holds the body mount, and across to the frame. So far, this is super solid. I think the next thing is going to be a flat plate from here, tapers back to a point here, and then tie that in along the bottom somewhere with a piece of plate, I think. Not really sure. Like I said, I make it up as I go along. The goal was to get as much tire and approach angle as possible. I think I've got that accomplished at this point. Excuse me. I've got another idea for a piece here that's going to come up at an angle like this and come down to a point, and then this piece angle back and meet it. All this will tie in a corner somehow. You'll just have to wait and see. I've got it figured out. I don't really. But in my brain, as I process this, I'll come up with my next piece. I tied these body to the bumper mount and the frame around this motor mount, as well as on the back side and behind the winch down this side. I think this is super strong. I know it is. I think I could lift from this right now. If I put a piece coming down here into a point and then angle it back, I may cut a high lift jack point there. Don't know. That's all yet to be seen, but I still think coming forward some and then back some to give me more angle here across the front. Still don't know what I'm going to do in the middle. That's the beauty to me of my builds. I'm not sure what's going to turn out like. I just think about it, cut it, and put it together. So that's where I am on this section, and then I'll be back when I get some more pieces cut. You guys maybe remember Blanche from a previous video. Blanche wants to be a garage dog, but she don't like noises, but she travels well. You all know Slim, of course. This is Oswald. He's my new puppy. He's gonna be my new garage buddy and my wheeling dog. He's still a puppy and hard to keep reined in when I'm out in the garage, but I try to break him in a little bit at a time. Gotta let him out and play during break. So yeah, gratuitous puppy shot. And Blanche. Blanche, turn around. Oh, cat and the puppy are quarreling. Okay, enough of this. Okay, Slim and I are back from the puppy break. It's actually another day. It's cold and snowing outside today, so I turned everything inside. This is what I was talking about, that bringing those two pieces out for some more angle. That's gonna kind of come close to my winch on the sides, not real close, but kind of. I'll show you with the winch here in a minute. Just put little nubby pieces on the side. I will tie this in down here with an angled piece to give this some strength. But that, I just wanted to wrap this build up. I'll probably fill this in with some weld and grind it down. I ended up with a small gap on both sides. Actually, it's much smaller on this side, so I'm sure I'll fill that in, make it look a little more complete. I really like this. This is 3/16. This is quarter. I'll put something on the inside there to close that off, like the little gusset on the side, but I didn't think that was necessary. I'll throw the winch in, shut the hood, put the grill in here real quick, give you an idea of what it's going to look like. I don't really think it needs anything, excuse me, anything else. Hang on a minute, let me put the winch and stuff on. Okay, of course the fair lead's not on there, and I think it'll look a lot better painted, of course. This area here, I know my ideas are ridiculous to some people, but I think I'm just going to put one really big floodlight right there and do something different over there. Maybe I'll bring those in to closer to the winch. It's things like that I can't answer right now, even to myself, because I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I really like it. I think it is super nice looking. It's going to be incredibly strong. Around on the edge, yeah, oh, I already told you, I want to bring a little thing down under there. Yeah, fill those gaps in. But yeah, I'm super liking this. And I hope you guys think I'm doing a good job. I understand someone has taken my rear bumper build video and posted it on social media for the sole purpose of bashing my idea and my skill set. To that, I just like, wow, what the fuzzy motivates a person to behave in such a manner. I hope you get what you set out to accomplish. Thank you for promoting my show. I don't understand why you're so angry about what I'm doing, but I don't get the mentality it takes to do something like that. So rant over. Hope you're watching and like and subscribe. But everybody, please like and subscribe. Check the links for my shirts, help me promote my show and feed my cat. Yeah, wow, I kind of just wow over that whole thing, but I don't want to go on about it. I've mostly forgotten about it. This I've got right now about 12 and a half hours in. Got a couple more pieces I'm going to cut and put on, a little bit more welding and grinding. You'll see all that in future videos. I hope you don't hate my welding and my idea so much that you go bash me in front of an audience. I just tell you, I'm sorry, I can't comprehend it. I said I was going to let that go, didn't I? But anyway, thanks for joining me out in the shop with this bumper build. Really like it. I'll get some paint on it. You'll see it again. Skids are coming up next and both side and down the sides. So appreciate y'all. Have a great day.